inshore kayak fishing for seniors in Florida. Okay, so you worked hard all your life, raised your family, retired, and moved down to Florida to enjoy our beautiful weather. You always like to fish, but you can't afford a boat, or you don't want the hassle that goes along with owning a boat. You go out there, you fish from shore, or you wade fish, and you see all these people out there in kayaks, and you wonder if you can do it. Well, the chances are you probably could. Now, before you invest in anything, I suggest you go out to an area on the water where they rent kayaks. Rent one for a couple hours and go out and see how comfortable you are in it.
Keep them for bait.
Most quality kayaks are a lot more stable than they look like from shore.
Yeah, I could feel them hitting my line.
Once you feel confident that you can handle a kayak, now's the time to start thinking about purchasing one. If you plan on doing a lot of fishing, I would suggest a pedal type kayak. Your leg muscles are a lot stronger than your arm muscles, and it lets your arms free to fish.
Lizard fish.
However, you must remember that you have to transport and put this thing in and out of the water by yourself. If you have a pickup truck, it makes it easy by just using a bed extender to haul your kayak. Also, you have the option of buying a kayak trailer, and then you can just back right up to the boat ramp, easy on and easy off. However, if you want to car top it, that's a little bit more work. Although they do make car top racks that'll actually fold down to almost ground level, and with the help of hydraulics, lift it up to the rooftop. For launch areas where you can't back your vehicle up right to the water, you will need a kayak cart. There are more kayak fishing videos on YouTube than you can possibly count. I suggest you watch some of these videos and get some tips, especially fishing in the salt water. Learn about the channel markers, how to cross the channels, and how to stay out of the channels. Download some weather apps to your phone. Also download some tide charts, and very importantly, wind charts. Not paying attention to the weather and the wind is the one thing that could really get you in trouble. Getting older doesn't have to mean the end of kayaking and camping. It just means you have to be smarter about what you do. Most accidents happen on land, on rocky shores, or tripping over tree, roots, or rocks. Kayaking footwear with good grip off the water on rocks is recommended. When you are on land, take your time and be aware of your surroundings, particularly when carrying kayaks. Plan your fishing trip, no matter how short. Make sure you tell someone where you're going, exactly where you're going. And check those wind and weather apps you installed on your phone. One of the most amazing things you'll find once you get out there and you start kayak fishing is the view. The view and the nature you see will almost overwhelm you. You will never feel more alive. When those dolphins swim under your kayak, or the osprey falls from the sky and grabs that fish out of the water right next to your kayak, or the manatees come up to say hello, you'll ask yourself, why'd I wait so long to do this? If you don't feel comfortable going out on your own, there are many kayak fishing groups on Facebook, YouTube, and other social media that are always welcoming new members. Paddle where you feel safe. When you become more comfortable, that's when you can venture out. Getting in and out of your kayak can be tricky, especially for beginners. Whether it's sand or gravel beach, a dock or rocky shoreline, there are great techniques to safely launch and land your boat. An ideal spot to launch is a quiet sandy beach. In the edge of the water, just sit in the boat and use your hands to push yourself out to the deeps. In the winter months, I always carry a change of clothes with me in the kayak. If you end up getting wet, and even though the outside temperature might be in the mid-60s and the water temperature is in the 50s, and you have a half-hour trip back to your vehicle, it will be the longest half hour of your life. As we age, we lose a lot of muscle and our balance gets poorer. It's a fact of life. It doesn't mean we have to stop doing things we like to do. It only means we have to do things smarter and do things slower. You'll not have this kind of fun since you were a kid. We all know adventure and exploration are not just for teenagers. Here's an easy activity to rekindle your youthful enthusiasm for many years to come. Thanks for watching, and get out and have some fun.